What's up, guys? DEEKHA. As promised last week, coming at you with another One Sample Songs episode, episode 2, and let's just get right into it. If you missed last week's episode for whatever reason, I'm just going to go over the rules again. Rule number 1, all melodic elements must come from the chosen sample. 2, I'm still able to use drum samples or ambience. And 3, I can use any plugin. I didn't go over last week. I kind of just went right into it, how I choose the sample. I use a random word generator to pick a word. Usually, last week I did it just like an adjective, and then I use a random number generator to see how far down the splice list of samples I'm gonna go down. So let's do that. Let's look up a random word type verbs, and boom, cell. We're gonna use cell. Random number. Let's do 1 through 20. All right, 19. Splice, sounds, cell. 1, 2, 3, 17, 18, 19. Please be good. Let's go. That's awesome. I could not have asked for a better. Last week I went for like a house track. This week I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do more like a hip hop beat. Gonna make a sick beat. Is throw it in and let's get into it. All right. It is 6:14, and I'm gonna show you what I got. I basically got a beat. I went for like a hip hop beat. Let me just go through the samples. I started off by taking the original sample. This was the original sample. Let's just revisit that real quick. Yeah, you remember that. And so I started off by just reversing it and warping it to the new BPM because I think it was at like 115 before, and I made this beat at 90, so let's hear that. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. And then when we go into the beat, I chopped up the reverse bits. I chopped it up. I also transposed it up an octave. Those strings sound so fucking beautiful. All right. And then I also did the same thing and transposed it down an octave for right down here. I made like I made 2 different 808s in a couple different patterns. So it's the first pattern. This is the second one. Here we did a kind of faster rhythm. Kicks, snares, hi-hats, the whole shebang. And then over here, there's actually a second layer of hi-hats. You'll hear it when I play it together. And it's actually, it sounds like the hi-hats are just in double time, but they're not. It's a second layer of the same hi-hats filling this gap, and they are they have a delay on them, a fast delay. So those alone are kind of like, they kind of just sound like, since, oh, and they're like 6 decibels lower, so it kind of sounds like each hi-hat is at a different velocity, which is kind of cool. If I play it together, it sounds like, pretty cool. Yeah, and that's it. I actually I spent the first like 30 minutes making this like really complex, like I was trying to use all these effects, make it like super complex and stuff, and it ended up sounding like strange and too electronic-y. And I think this beat is like a perfect example of like how staying simple like really adds a lot and sounds like more of an authentic, natural, wholehearted beat. I don't know, but I'm just gonna play it for you. It turned out pretty beautiful, so let's listen to it. And that's what I got in an hour. I realized I completely forgot to go over this sound. This was basically the full sample played out. I put it in a simpler and I played it on a higher note, which sped up the sample, and or maybe I just warped the BPM. I forget. And then I put a low pass delay over it, and then I kind of filtered it in. And then when this one comes in, super powerful, super room filling and stuff, I have 2 delays on it. I have one really fast delay, which basically is just helps it carry on, and then a second delay, unsynced, which really helps fill the ears. And I thought I meant to have this be more of a high pass. Either way, it sounds fantastic. But yeah, when we play that together, it just sounds beautiful. I don't know if you could hear me when I talked over the music, but I said it sounds beautiful. So, cool. Thanks for watching, guys. If you watched all the way through, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Stay tuned with everything we're doing. If you like what we're doing, if you like the mixes we're putting out, the music we're putting out, the videos we're putting out, it really means a lot to us if you guys subscribe and follow. If you guys like the series, I want to keep going with it. I'm having a lot of fun with it, honestly. I'm hoping to do episode 3 next week, or I might do a different video and change it up kind of, but yeah, let me know, and have a good rest of your day. Oh, I forgot the outro. I think it's, if you look carefully, it's right behind. Oh, there it is. Have a good day, guys.